We'd rather sell it than move it in. The moving in sale is on now at the new Lloydminster Nissan. As we get ready to move into our beautiful new building on Highway 17 South, we're moving out our incredible inventory from the big blue building on Highway 16 West. Save today on our incredible lineup of new and pre-owned vehicles all under the roof. Get special clear-out pricing on all remaining 2023 models. We're getting ready to move in, so come out and see us today for fantastic savings on your new car, truck, or SUV. The moving in sale is on now at the new Lloydminster Nissan. We won't sell you a car, we'll help you buy one.
At Lloydminster and District Co-op, membership matters more. Because being part of a co-op means you're connected to something bigger than yourself. From long-held legacy by those who built our communities, to people you call family, friends, and neighbors. When you're a Lloyd Co-op member, you're an owner in a local business that prides itself on purpose alongside profit. You earn cash back, you help support causes that matter most, and you're building a better way of life for the next generation. Membership matters more.
Local people. Local news and events. Local sports. Local matters. For all things Lloydminster and area, this is Live with Kurt Price.
Hey, welcome to the Legacy Centre. We're excited to be here today. We're going to be talking about Barefoot in the Park, and more on that in just a moment. I do want to remind you that the new Lloydminster Nissan is getting ready to move into a brand new location on Highway 17 South, and that means we are packing things up. We are going to be moving inventory here very shortly back into Lloydminster from our temporary location out on Highway 16 West. But the moving in sale is a really fantastic sale if you're looking to get into a brand new Rogue or Qashqai, because right now 2023 Rogues and Qashqais are up to $2,000 below cost. So it won't be long. We'll be moving. I can't tell you the exact date because, of course, we're running a contest on our Facebook page, but it will be soon. So come see us today out on Highway 16 West and get into a brand new Rogue or a brand new Qashqai and save yourself some money. And it looks like finally spring is here. Well, that's good news too. If you haven't put your winter tires on yet, you can do so at the new Lloydminster Nissan, and you'll receive a $25 oil change when you switch your winter tires for summer tires. Well, as I mentioned, we're here at the Legacy Centre, the Lloydminster Little Theatre, and the Lloydminster Senior Citizen Society and Dinner Theatre Committee here at the Legacy Centre presents Barefoot in the Park, April 25th, running through 28th, and we're going to get the details on that coming up in just a bit. We're going to be having Matt Newman and Carrie Pollard join us here this morning. Well, BioClean Disaster Services is a local company that's restoration and cleaning is second to none. Wind, fire, flood, that can be so disastrous for your property and really hard on your belongings, of course, as well. And where it really takes its toll is on your family. That's why BioClean Disaster Services, their commitment is to you and your family. Now, all products are safe for your family. They'll also do their best to keep you up to date and get you back into your home as quickly as possible so you can restore that family dynamic and the things that you've come to take for granted so often. Committed, certified, reliable, and very local, serving Lloydminster, Wainwright, St. Paul, Bonnyville, and Cold Lake. BioClean Disaster Services at 1-833-246-8326. I would really like to thank Border City Connects for having me out to host their 12-hour hockey game, the third annual Play It Forward Hockey Challenge. 48 players, all raising a minimum of $500 to play in that hockey game, and their work really paid off because with their work and the sponsorships, an incredible $75,000 was raised. And I think that's going to go absolutely higher because here's the deal. They were trying to raise $70,000 to buy a brand new caravan to take people to appointments in Edmonton and Saskatoon, these medical appointments that they need to go to. And they needed the 70 grand, but with sponsorships, they beat that at 75, and there's still donations coming in. So congratulations, I think, to Lee Hoyen, who was presented with the title for the most money raised. But I did notice that on the Border City Connect's website. Actually, Sheldon Heck has passed him. So it's a little bit of controversy there, I suppose, but it's really good controversy, and looks like to me will be over or right around $80,000 when all is said and done. Congratulations to teams 3 and 4 who won that goal differential title. The NACC tarp auction was also held at the Gold Horse Casino on Friday night. 24 tarps up for grabs this year, and it brought in a total of $767,000, which is down slightly from the previous year, down about $4,000. The NACC will start on July 4th, and it runs for 9 days at Halstead Downs this summer at the Lloydminster Exhibition. Now, speaking of the Lloydminster Exhibition, there's another draw at the Lloydminster Exhibition on Wednesday night for Chase the Ace. There have now been 2 draws take place, and 2 local winners, but the big jackpot now is close to $28,000. So 50 cards in the deck, and tickets start at just $10 a piece. And you go to lloydex.com to get all the details, including how you can purchase your tickets through e-transfer and set up a local subscription as well. Local artist Carolyn Park joined us earlier this month, and she's looking for your help in advancing to the judging rounds of the International Singer-Songwriter Awards competition. Really is easy to find the voting link to vote for those awards.
That's through the International Singer-Songwriter Association. It's for independent songwriters, and it's based out of Atlanta, Georgia. And every year they have an award show in August. But you have your nomination process through the fall and winter, and then April 2nd, the nominations are announced, and there's 25 people in each category. And then for the month of April, you engage with your fan base, and based on that, the top 10 people go on to be judged by the judges. So just because you have a nomination doesn't mean you're actually going to be judged.
Right. It doesn't mean you're actually going to... You're right.
Yeah,
right.
like
Okay.
you still have to show that you have a fan base that cares enough to go online and vote for you possibly every day. So like that's the...
What's the website you go to?
If you put in just International Singer-Songwriter Association, it should just pop right.
Pitch-In Week, presented by Mary Brown, starts on April 29th and runs through May 5th. During Pitch-In Week, you're encouraged to pick up litter in front of your house or your business, clean the yard, sweep the driveway, sweep off the sidewalks, and that kind of stuff. And if you have toxic items or electronics or propane tanks and things like that laying around the house, well, here's what you can do. You can take them to the Household Recycling Roundup. That's the Household Recycling Roundup, formerly known as the Household Hazardous Waste Roundup. And that is going to be held May 4th. At the Lloydminster Exhibition. It runs from 10 till 2, and yeah, it's the opportunity to dispose of everything from paint to batteries to tires, cell phones, oil, drugs and pills that you've got that are out of date now, and yeah, propane tanks as well. Those seem to wear out. They're listed for 10 years. They seem to wear out every year. Big Brothers and Big Sisters will also be on site that day with a barbecue, and you can also get items picked up. If you're going to be away that day or something like that, they'll pick up your items ahead of time. You can call 639-840-3993, and someone will pick those up for free. We're going to get more details on that tomorrow. The Blackfoot Lions will be holding a steak dinner fundraiser at the Canadian Brewhouse on May the 9th as they try and raise enough funds to build a playground, something they've been seriously doing for about 2 years now, and they've made a big-time dent.
Yeah, so the whole idea started like 10 years ago. Some of the Blackfoot Lions and the Ladies Club, they decided Blackfoot needed a new playground, but it really didn't take off until about 2 years ago, and they decided let's just go for it. And so members of the Lions and the Ladies Club and community members joined together to make a fundraising committee and really make a push. And since then, like yes, within 2 years, we are only $20,000 away from our goal.
Tickets are just $30, and for tickets, call 780-870-7329. The Lloydminster Legion is once again holding a she shed raffle, and they'll wrap that up on Canada Day. Tickets leading up to Canada Day can be purchased for just $10. Nice to see it sell out this year. They're available from any Legion member, of course, or at Cliff Rose for Clothes or Midway Towing. First prize is the she shed, that wonderful she shed they've given away 2 already of. Second prize is a garden swing. Third prize is a picnic table. And I'll tell you, second and third place prizes, wood swing and wood table. And they are really good quality. Well, you're invited to a supper and dance fundraiser on May the 4th at the Alcurve Hall in hopes of raising some funds to save the Alcurve Hall. Tickets are $20 and supper will be beef on a bun with a cash bar. Doors open at 5, the supper goes at 6, and the Prairie Dogs will be performing at that as well. And they're also planning to hold a silent auction. The Kid Scotty Rugrats Play School is hoping to raise some funds through a fun dueling piano night on May the 3rd. However, Carrie Pollard told us that ticket sales have been slow and they need anyone who's interested in purchasing tickets to do so before the end of the day today. So if you haven't experienced dueling pianos, Catherine took us through exactly what that's all about.
2 pianos, they face each other, and then they just play music. You can throw up a request. Literally, you want Shania Twain, they'll play you Shania Twain. You want Billy Joel, they'll play Billy Joel. They know everything. Like, it's insane. And it's super high energy, and it just is a great night. So we're going to be having a midnight lunch as well. We're going to bring in some pizza for midnight lunch. We've got a silent auction going on. We've got a raffle. I think actually we're probably going to do a booze cart as well. That seems like a popular thing to raffle off.
Especially as we get into summer.
Yep, absolutely. Exactly. I mean, it doesn't look like it outside, but
yeah.
So we're going to do VIP tables if you want like reserve seating. So if you want to bring a group of friends, the VIP seating gets you reserve seats. You get a drink ticket with that as well, and those are $60, or just general seating is $50 a ticket.
And the Kings Red Dogs football team has a home game on Saturday at Holy Rosary Field. Admission is just $5 to watch the Red Dogs against St. Albert. Kickoff goes at 2 o'clock. Superior Water specializes in nothing but water, and with over 22 years in the business, they're proud and confident that their water and their service is superior to anyone else's. For iron filters, water softeners, reverse osmosis distillers, chlorine removal, and H2S odor removal, give Superior Water a call, 780-875-6636, or you can visit them on their 57th Avenue location right beside Sheepskin Loft, and stay hydrated with pure, clean water. I drink Superior Water because I like the taste, and I believe it is superior. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll find out more about Barefoot in the Park here at the Legacy Centre starting April 25th.
I'm Brian Zinchuk of PipelineOnline.ca. I used to be a pipeliner, and I've spent the last 15 years reporting on energy in Saskatchewan. PipelineOnline.ca provides comprehensive coverage of light oil, heavy oil, lithium, helium, power production including coal, wind, solar, geothermal, natural gas, and nuclear. There's a lot happening in Saskatchewan's energy sector, and Pipeline Online is there for all of it. No one else comes even close.
It's more than just taxes at LNA CPA. Assurance, accounting, retirement planning, estate planning, business consulting, financial consulting, farm program support, and bookkeeping. But yes, there is always taxes. The team at LNA CPA is committed to helping you achieve your best results and will be there to assist you every step of the way. LNA CPA, with offices in Provost, Vermilion, and Lloydminster.
At Jason Arden Associates Cooperators, we're proud to be a top-rated local insurance company that offers flexible solutions and expert advice for all your insurance and investment needs. We'll work with you to tailor your insurance specific to your needs, and we offer investment advice that always puts you first. At Cooperators, one of our core values is to give back to the communities that we live in. Thanks to the support of our clients in Lloydminster and area, in 2023, Jason Arden Associates has donated $40,000 to local nonprofits, charities, students, athletes, and other special events. How does your insurance company support our community?
How can you help support the oil and gas industry and jobs in Western Canada? The answer is closer than you think. Sell your scrap metals to PWM Steel. PWM sells scrap iron to Evraz, located in Regina. Evraz's #1 customer is the energy sector, building pipes and plates for the oil and gas industry. PWM Steel is your locally owned metal recycler and steel service center in the area. Plus, they're a strong supporter of the community. PWM Steel, your top steel supplier for Alberta and Saskatchewan for 40 years.
At Diamond 7 Meats, we work with local farm families to provide a high-quality product and a great selection for you. Try our mouth-watering smokies, pulled pork, roast beef, and more, made pure and natural with no additives or fillers. We offer custom processing, and our experienced team works for you to provide a selection of sausage, burgers, and jerkies made to your specifications. Take your grilling to the next level with a Yoder smoker. Complete the grilling experience with Canadian-made, award-winning line of House of Q barbecue sauces. We're locally owned and operated, and we look forward to seeing you today.
Welcome back. We're at the Legacy Centre today. We do want to let you know about Wellings of Lloydminster. Wellings of Lloydminster is now offering 1 or 2 bedroom gorgeous villas for those 55 and over. These gorgeous 1-story maintenance-free villas are perfect for those that are looking for more freedom and don't want to be burdened down with the time and money that it takes in owning a larger home, but not ready to take that next step, and they want to be independent. That's the biggest thing about Wellings of Lloydminster. I was talking to a builder here in Lloydminster, and he told me those things are just awesome. He said you get your own appliances, you get your own in-floor heating, they're big enough where you can have a pet, you can have a garage for the 2 bedrooms, nice high ceilings, walk-in showers, of course. And when you talk about signing a lease, a lot of times when you start to get a little bit older and you start to look at getting out of your home, it's because of your health. Well, signing a long-term lease might be something that makes you a little bit nervous when it comes to your health, but that's where Wellings comes in, and that's where they make it real simple. Call Darlene and have a walkthrough of one of their gorgeous villas at 780-872-8537. They're located over by the Petro-Canada and 7-Eleven on the Alberta side, that new Petro-Canada and 7-Eleven. Or call Darlene. She's like the aunt that you've always had. She'll love walking you through there. 780-872-8537. All right, we are here at the Legacy Centre today, and this is going to be a very busy place this weekend because the Lloydminster Little Theatre and the Lloydminster Senior Citizen Society and Dinner Theatre Committee presents Barefoot in the Park starting on Thursday night. So we've got Carrie Pollard here with the Legacy Centre, and we've got Matt Newman here with the Little Theatre. So the Lloydminster Little Theatre. So we've been here for a while. We've been watching them put up and take down some lights and some set designs and all kinds of stuff, and boy, the production that it takes to put on something of this caliber is out there. How long have you guys been planning this?
Well, the play itself, we started auditions in late January, rehearsals starting beginning February, and it's been 3 days a week rehearsals ever since. So, yeah. How many in the play? So there's 5 cast members in the play. We have a 6th that does a short, very small kind of role in there as well. So 5 main characters and then just a very short role. Yeah. And Carrie, this is something you guys put on each year.
Yep, this is the 12th one. Yeah, it's a big undertaking for the Legacy Centre. It's just me as the staff and all my volunteers.
Yeah. All your volunteers. Let's talk about that, all your volunteers.
Yeah, they're all volunteers. They're good. They step up, and it's our major fundraiser for the year, so they all know we need volunteers. So they all come out. Don't have any trouble with that at all.
So the seniors are involved in it quite extensively, actually.
Oh, yeah. Yep. We have a lot of seniors. We have 350 members here, plus we have a lot of people that are not members that come out. So, yeah, they come out and help with it for sure. It helps to keep our price of all the events and everything that go on down so that everybody can afford to come out. So yeah, it's good.
How is the shape of the Legacy Centre? How are things here?
Good.
Would you care to expand?
I rule with an iron fist. Yeah, no, things are going good. We were pretty much shut down for the whole pandemic, so that hurt us a little bit financially, and it took a little while for the seniors to start coming back out again, of course, but now they're out in droves, and so lots of stuff going on. We also have rentals and stuff here, weddings, birthdays, all that kind of stuff. So that definitely helps with our financial situation. So yeah, we're doing okay.
You can see a little bit of the set behind us. When did you guys start with the set?
The set moved in Sunday of last week. We moved it in. So we pre-built it at another site, and then got it all kind of mapped out, and then moved it in on Sunday so the cast could play with it.
And Carrie, you were saying it would be great if we could just, have it here and everything and just work on it 24/7, but You mentioned those rentals, right?
Yeah, rentals and the senior stuff that goes on. With it being the senior center, I don't want to cancel senior stuff because this is their place to come and everything. So yeah, it's a lot of moving around of furniture and, yeah.
What do the seniors do here?
Well, they come to play. It's the senior drop-in center, so we have every day during the week. It's a busy place. They exercise and they line dance and they play cards. We have floor curling. We have a choir and an art group, and then we have dances and suppers, and yeah, it's busy. Yeah. Plus we have all the rental stuff in between. So.
Are your numbers back to where they were before the pandemic, sort of?
Yes, probably better.
Really?
Yeah, just because people are ready to get out and do stuff. So yeah, it's busy. And the rental part of it is busy because, of course, 2 years of people couldn't get married or anything, right? So
Yep.
now there's lots of weddings and family reunions that they couldn't have for a few years, all that kind of stuff, yeah. It's
Well,
very busy.
I could see you staying busy too, because the Civic Center is going to close down.
Right.
And they're going to lose another site.
Right.
So one of just a few sites in Lloyd to be able to do that kind of
Yeah.
stuff, actually.
We're not a big place, but we can only have about 200 people in here for an event, like fire regulation wise, but yeah, we have a lot of stuff.
Well, that's big enough for a wedding. Who wants to pay that? Who wants to feed that many people?
Exactly. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, only 200? How about only 100?
Yeah.
That sounds better to me. As someone who's got to get married this year. Well, I shouldn't say got to.
I was
who's
gonna say, careful there.
Yeah. So Matt, tell us about the other side of this, the Little Theatre, Lloydminster's Little Theatre.
So Lloydminster Little Theatre, we're a group of just theatrical enthusiasts who get together, and we like to put on as many productions as we can a year. We've been involved in several different plays. We were involved with Clue last year. We did How Could You Mrs. Dick here at the Legacy Centre in the fall.
That was great. I really enjoyed that.
Oh, cool. That's, good to hear. And then when Carrie asked if we could direct or put on a play here, we jumped at it so we could perform here as well. And we're hoping to do another one here in the fall as well. So, yeah.
Is this the first time that Little Theatres has been associated with the dinner theatre?
The last few years, it's been Simon Stang has directed through the high school, and sometimes
right.
it was the students that were in the play, and sometimes it was adults.
Yep.
And a lot of little theater players were in it and stuff. I like to get somebody else to look after that part of the whole thing.
Who could blame you?
So yeah, but yeah, the little theater players have been involved a lot.
And many of our members have been involved in, like I was in 13 Rue de l'Amour here, how many years ago was that? 5-6 years ago. So it's not a large group of theatrical enthusiasts and thespians, I guess we are, in Lloydminster, but we're all involved in many things. So
let's talk about the dinner side of things. What's for dinner?
Food.
And who prepares that?
We do. Oh,
I thought so.
Seniors,
we have 4 head cooks, and they each take a turn. It's all volunteers that come in. So, and we try to set it up so that nobody's here all day, except me. I'm here all day. But everybody else, like we have the morning shift, they come in and they peel the potatoes, get the salads ready, all that kind of stuff. And it takes them a couple hours to do that. And then in the afternoon, the cooks and the servers come about 4 o'clock and get it all ready. And then we have the cleanup crew, which is our hardest one to get people for. Nobody wants to wash dishes. What are you doing?
I don't blame them. Yeah. Is there a dishwasher here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, that helps.
Dishwasher. Oh, yeah, for sure. But it's all volunteers, and it goes good. Yeah.
Well,
it's kind of a social thing too, right? When they come and peel potatoes, and they're all visiting and stuff too. So, yeah, it's I'm not sitting there with a whip, keeping them going or anything.
Well, everybody knows when they go to Grandma and Grandma's house, it's the food that's the best, right?
Yeah.
I've often wondered, what are we going to do when you know, the generation, maybe our generation's okay with that, but the generation below us, we have to order skip the dishes to come in and do a
Yep.
dinner theater.
Yeah.
Like,
I would like that.
who wants to peel potatoes now? The only person that's peeled potatoes in our house so far is my mom when she
Yeah.
comes. Otherwise, it's baked potatoes. So you don't have to peel them.
Wash and cook.
Yeah. Tell us about the play. Tell us about Barefoot in the Park.
Barefoot in the Park, written by Neil Simon in the 60s. So it's a period piece, or it's got some age to it. It's about a young couple, Corey and Paul. They just got married and they're done the honeymoon. Corey has picked this apartment and trying to make a home out of it. And again, the honeymoon's over, so now reality sets in, and maybe things aren't as rosy and smooth as they always are when the dating and the honeymoon scene is all over. So it's all about a little bit of the trials and tribulations right after the honeymoon's over.
How do you get tickets? And how much are tickets?
Carrie's the ticket person.
$55 a ticket.
And that comes with your meal too, of course.
Yep, meal and the show. Doors open, well, we'll say 5:30, but seniors are always early, so if you want to come at 5, we'll have it open at 5.
Yeah.
But, it's $55 a ticket. They just come to the Legacy Centre and cash check, debit we take, and give me a call.
Tables available too?
There's a few left. Sunday, we have a few, but Thursday, Friday, there's just a couple, maybe 3 tables left for each evening. Saturday's pretty much sold out. And Sunday, which is always seems to be the last night that always sells, there's still a few, probably 5 tables left for that night. So
All performances start at the same time?
yes,
Okay.
yep.
And tell us about some of your cast members.
So all local people, and it's kind of interesting this time around, lots of new people. So we've got 2 people that haven't been on the stage before as actors. And the last time Paul, who plays Victor, was on the stage was 1972. So it's quite a inexperienced but enthusiastic crew. They're doing a great job. We ran a rehearsal yesterday and it went fantastic. They were running lines this morning here. They're all having lunch together, and then we'll do a rehearsal right after this. But they're doing a fantastic job. So we have Kennedy Topot, Derek Highland playing our 2 leads, Paul and Corey. We've got Sarah Hockridge, who's playing Corey's mother. We have Paul Thuro, who's playing Victor Velasco, the neighbor. And then we have Cornelius Cron, who's the telephone man, who comes in and installs and repairs the telephone occasionally. So, yeah.
What am I forgetting to ask?
It's a comedy. People are going to laugh. It's we had a few people that were the set crew. It was the first time they saw it here on the last night, I guess it was, and they were laughing. So expect to be have sore cheeks and sore stomach muscles after you're done watching the play.
Have you got to see it yet, Carrie? Have you got to see any of it?
No, well, just a little bit, but no.
No.
I don't want to see it till you're ready. I
I
like to stay away because I get more jobs if I come here.
Well, when we got here, there was a drill going, and you guys are building the stage. Who built the set here?
So myself and Stuart Ryby put the set together. So we've done quite a few sets. We did, like when we were doing plays at the Vic, we did build some sets there when I was doing plays there. We've helped out with Catherine Edwards with the last few of her plays, and then Simon Stang with the last few of his plays as well. So we enjoy it, and we enjoy volunteering our time and making false buildings.
When do you have free time?
I don't. If you ask my wife, I don't have any free time. I really have time for her. So
It's a hobby and a passion.
Yes,
Yeah, absolutely. So tickets are still available for Friday night?
Thursday,
Friday, and Sunday. Okay. Unless I'm forgetting anything?
I think we're good.
I think we're good. Did you get your ticket yet?
I haven't. That's a busy weekend.
It is a busy weekend, yes.
But we came to How Could You, Mrs. Dick?
Yeah.
And it was so morbid, but I loved it.
Yeah.
Like it was based on,
true stories.
Well, true crime is where it's
Yeah.
at right now, right? Like
Yeah.
somebody said, has the true crime genre faded out yet? It'll never fade out.
Yeah.
Are you kidding? No way. I love that stuff. We really enjoyed that.
Good.
We'll be back with you tomorrow, and it's that time of year where you're starting to think about renovations on the house and maybe digging up the yard. Well, we'll have a conversation about digging safely, and we're going to find out more about the household recycling roundup that used to be called the household hazardous waste roundup. It's now the recycling roundup through sponsorships and that kind of stuff. So we'll be talking more about that tomorrow morning from the Lloydminster exhibition.